Welcome to Bold Talk series, where creativity, leadership, ideas, innovation come together. My name is Ludvik, and today I have a privilege to have a short one-on-one conversation with Mark Bringuier, founder and CEO at Augmentalix. Mark, great seeing you. Welcome to our Bold Talks special edition for top finalists at Bold Awards 6th edition. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, great. Well, thanks a lot, AP, for having me today. Thanks to and say I would say hello to everybody as well. I hope you will enjoy this short talk all together.
What is it you have wearing, Mark?
Well, it's an introduction. I'm wearing a MetaQuest 3 just to show people that even if you have a blinded headset, we can see each other and we can interact totally. But I will remove it just for our talk.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I can tell the Quest 3, this generation of a Quest, it's amazing in comparison to what it was before. It has incredible, amazing technology stack,
Mm.
um, and yeah, it's very, very amazing. And it's not that expensive, right? So it was like a $500,
Yeah, 600 euro.
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Um,
it's a great combination from quality of technology and price. Good
yeah,
match for any B2B company.
not like the Apple Vision Pro, right?
Yeah. I
Anyway,
won't
so
comment.
anyways, Mark, great seeing you and welcome. Congratulations being a top finalist at Bold Award 6th edition.
Thank
Tell
you.
us about yourself and how you got started with Augmentalix, and what does this recognition mean to you and your team?
Well, I started in the XR space like um, 12 years ago. So it was a beginning in Europe and it was like not an error, but it was not a plan in my career. I'm not an engineer. I'm more a sales guy, business oriented, and I jumped in XR and I had several experiences in XR. And I got the chance to work for Vuforia, which is one of the biggest solution used in the world from XR, but also for startup. I worked with a Sphere startup, for example, and I met a lot of end customer, big companies, but also mid-market ones. And after several years, I said to myself, something is missing. Something is missing is like a trusted advisor, but a real trusted advisor, not someone that you pay for advisors, someone who gives you advisors for free and help you to identify which is a good techno for you, because we are on a new market and it's so muscled that you have a lot of small actors, and it's hard for a B2B company to identify with which actors they have to partner. So that's exactly why I created Augmentalix, to be able to offer to any B2B company or any company the choice of selecting the good solution for their good match, for their good usage with the good hardware. That's it.
Yeah,
And being selected at Bold, it's for us like great, because it's not just a recognition, it's a recognition also from our customer Airbus, because we deployed a full solution on the field. It's not like fake video you see on LinkedIn or modified video. It's something running, used by people. And I think that's the best recognition for us.
nice. Well, let's hope for the win, right? So
Yeah.
this is our 6th edition. We're looking forward to having you and many others coming from all over the world. That's exciting, exciting journey, and it's great for to connect. So it's a really exciting time, and this time is the first time for us in Lisbon, and Lisbon is a very vibrant place. But
Yeah.
going back to your to AR VR, so I remember Mark when I was living in New York. I'm talking about 20 years ago or more, where AR was just there were some pioneers there. They were doing this Blipar. There was a Blipar application over the phone.
Mm.
We're trying to get to mess around a little bit. and I saw there's a potential there, but I knew there was a very early days, right? So
Hmm.
as an early adopter, in AR, how has that industry evolved over the last few years, and what truly excites you most about its future?
Well, everything goes like it had been predicted by Gartner, I would say. I remember when I first heard about AR, it was like shown as a new tech revolution, like smartphone at that time. And I think it just took more time to come to life. And everything started, I would say, from a B2B perspective, thanks to HoloLens, mainly and Microsoft. They created like a new market. Um, but now the market is changing quickly and growing, and it's going fast. Um, you have now Meta, like you said, you have Apple in the game, and they help people to adopt the technology. And
Mm,
that's what's changing all the game because, like you said, with a 600 box device and a solution, the good solution, you can, as a company, save a lot of money, attract new talent. It can change your company with few investment. And I think that's what have changed in the market
mm,
because now we see that the big or the early adopters, they are in. They don't talk a lot about it. And that's maybe one of the biggest challenge we are having is having customers sharing their experience because the big one, they already adopted. Now they are deploying, but they don't share because it's a competitive advantage for them. So
interesting.
the future is, for me, is green. The market is changing. We had on the solution part a lot of small actors, and now they try to survive because they are like French player, UK one, Danish, Sweden, whatever, and they need to. There is a kind of aggregation of all players trying to address more than one use case with one solution. So the market is changing, but the market is here for sure.
Yeah. Now, what's been the most challenging aspect of um, navigating over these of the AR solutions, right? So, how are you overcoming these obstacles?
I would say that deploying an AR IT project is not is like any IT project.
Okay.
You need to drive adoption. You have your roadmap, your project. You have your people in place, team, beta testers, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, AR is so impacting the workers that what is different from others is you need your workers in your project. If you just work like with an IT team, you won't scale. If you have your first line worker involved in it, you will go to success. And like in the Airbus project we propose for the award, the key driver of the success is the project was driven internally at Airbus by someone from the business, from by someone who is driving the after sales service within Airbus. He knows his work. He knows what workers are expecting to go quicker in their daily work, and that's changing all the game.
Yeah. So you mean employees, the workers in
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
company? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I think the competitive advantage that the company will have once they start to fully implement it across the board, it will be incredibly amazing. Now, how do you measure that success of this kind of AR implementation, whether be it for Airbus an enterprise level or be in the mid market?
I would say that the first criteria is renewal. If your customer renew the next year, it's because he finds benefits. But also adoption. I think that adoption is key. If you see that people, what I love is when we deploy a project and you come back like some weeks after, and you just enter on the floor and you see operators using their smartphone or their tablet or even headset using AR to go quicker on their daily job. I think that's a criteria of success. That's how I measure success. And and most of the time, what is happening on the at the customer level, they start with one use case, they deploy, well, they test, they deploy, they go at scale, and after new use cases are coming, and it's coming bigger and bigger. That's for me, that's the real criteria of success: adoption and new use cases coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, talking about use cases now, also with an AI, we're talking about incredible, amazing experiences. How
Mm.
do you see an AI and AR merging to create even
Like
more immersive,
brothers and sisters.
like brothers and sisters? That's the they
Yeah,
can,
yeah. AI is changing the world for sure, no doubt about that. And it will be everywhere. AR is just a way of accessing to the information. So they will collaborate. They are like both on the same team. What they do, they help people to be better. I'm used to say that AR is empowering the human. It's not trying to replace him. It's just empowering. And
yeah,
like uh, how they can work together is we have several projects currently where we deployed AR like for guidance, but it's still a mess for the worker to identify the good process or the good part number of or when they want to change some pieces of an element. AI will help them to go quicker, to find the good guidance. Like I have an issue, I just ask to my digital companion, gives me the information, and after I just go step by step in AR. For me, that's optimization of everything. So they
yeah,
will collaborate. It's the future for
yeah.
sure.
What about the technology on voice recognition? How crucial that is for the mix of AR and AI? How crucial
it's
is it?
it's not an issue anymore for me.
Okay.
You can see more and more applications that are using multi-language. Like the one we are most of the one we are promoting to our customers, they can talk in French, they can talk in English, they can talk in Chinese. It's not an issue. Same with AI. So it will be maybe an issue for, I would say, not the top 10 languages in the world. But yeah, it's not an issue.
Yeah. Um, well, in terms of the industries, right?
Yeah.
What are industries? What industries are currently underutilizing AR? Is there any industry right now that you think is underutilizing, and
All.
how do you think they could benefit from adopting it?
I think that all companies or all industries are less using AR because most of the time you deploy for one use case. And an AR is it's a benefit for the whole company. Like if you deploy AR for training, you will go quicker, you will be more efficient on the shop floor, and blah blah blah. But at the same time, it's changing the vision of your company from new employees. They see you as a new company innovating. You have less turnover, you have less difficulties to hire people. So it's also impacting, for example, HR, hiring people. And that's where currently it's not used. People see that like a gadget, I would say, honestly. Just benefits are seen by the business. But in terms of sector, I would say that the food industry is not using AR quite a lot because they think that as they don't have digital twin, they can't use AR. They don't have CAD data and so on. But now the technology is so performant that you can use a simple smartphone, grab a digital twin of any asset, and use AR afterwards. So
Yeah.
um, that would be my yeah
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, I think yeah, there's a lots of potential that this technology can make a huge impact, and as you said, like attracting also the right talent and so on.
Mm.
Mark, this is a short conversation, bold talks that we do it with all top finalists. Last question: what does the word bold mean to you?
It's my daily job, removing barriers. I would say be open-minded, um, and that's what I do. Also, sometimes I don't have the good solution for the good usage, so I just go and scoot them. And I'm most of the time I'm surprised because I find one. So, and I would say that it's empowering human. I love human. I love people. I love discussions, and it's key. And there is this kind of technology, empowering the human, and that's for me being bold.
That's a great way to put it. Bold means love, means empowerment. That's a great way to end this conversation. Mark, looking forward to seeing you in Lisbon until next time, 2 weeks
Yeah,
from now. Be great, be bold always.
yeah, for sure. Count on me, AP.
See you, my friend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.